everyone. Today we are going to be planting a new plant for me. We are getting in the ground Monarda, and the variety is Leading Lady Raspberry by Proven Winners. This variety in particular happens to be a Monarda hybrid. It is hardy in zones 4 through 9. I saw online that it says 4 through 8, so it might have been just extended because on the tag it does say 4 through 9, and it's hardy down to -30. So it can definitely withstand some really cool temperatures. I'm hoping it stands up to the heat here in Northern California, zone 9B. I'm sure it'll do fine. I have noticed that like in native gardens, a lot of folks do have Monarda. And I think I haven't grown it personally myself. I have heard complaints about older varieties or more traditional varieties of how they can maybe get like powdery mildew and things like that, or struggle with funguses. So I know that this variety by Proven Winners, they've worked really good at making it a lot more disease resistant. It is supposed to be resistant to deer, so they shouldn't want to eat this plant. I noticed it does have a fuzzy texture to the leaf, and it also has a scent to it. So anything that typically has like an herbal scent, minty scent, a lot of those things deer do not like, nor rabbits and those type of pests in the garden. So I would try planting this if you do deal with deer. It also is a great pollinator attractor. So if you notice, it does have these tubular shaped flowers. These are really popular with our hummingbirds. Also the butterflies, bees, they should enjoy this plant. These are definitely bloomed out, but I did keep them on. I will cut this back just so that way it fleshes out new flowers. So let's go ahead and get this into the ground. I know you might be thinking these are way too close together. However, as you can see in this bed, I plant very densely. So the idea is that eventually you won't be able to see any mulch, and all of the plants kind of like mix in with one another. They mingle, as I like to say. A plant that I really like this year is this Senorita Rosalita Cleome or Cleome. It's been really pretty. It's grown really well. It did fine despite that week that it was getting 0 water. Everything seemed to bounce back pretty well in this bed. And I haven't even fertilized all that much, to be honest, this year. I've just been really busy with work. And so I have not gotten to fertilizing. The roses have been doing really well. There is something that's been trying to eat them, like some sort of pest. I'm not sure exactly which. Haven't done too much investigating, but these roses are one of my absolute favorites. They smell so beautiful. They smell divine, and they are like the perfect white rose. They have great shelf life when you, or vase life. If you pick them and put them into a bouquet, they are beautiful. And I have 2 of those Pope John Paul II roses. Sorry for the sun. The sun is setting right now, and so in person it's very pretty, but on camera it's a little bit distracting. And all of the other roses definitely took a lull since the week that they were getting no water. But they are bouncing back, and I see that a lot of them actually have a ton of buds. There's a bud coming right here. This is Princess Alexandria of Kent by David Austin. Ow. Ow, ow, ow. Ow. This is why you should wear gloves. Ow. I'm usually more careful. And I hate putting on gloves. Sometimes I feel like I can't feel what I'm doing. And then you cut yourself. So don't do what I did, friends, and wear gloves, especially when you're pruning roses. I guess that brings us to the end of today's video. Thank you so much for joining. I'm gonna go get myself a Band-Aid, and I'll see you in the next one.